Norway, Norwegians, Scandinavians, North Europeans. Who are we? What is it like here? Or do we even exist? Do we ride polar bears to school? Or are we actually the capital of Sweden? Are we the best country in the world? Do we always say,
yeah. This woman is gasping for air. She can clearly not breathe. Is there anyone that can help us?
how rich are we really? Do we live among Vikings? All of this will be answered today. I'm going to answer on behalf of the Norwegian population all of Google's most asked questions about the capital of Sweden, Norway.
Oh, hi, it's me, Flo. How do I even explain this? I have previously filmed and shot this entire video, but when I got to the editing part, it was 2.5 hours long video, and I was like, how do I even cut this down and make it interesting? Because I struggle with staying on subject, and you can even see it now, like I cannot even get to the point. So to spare, or what do you say, like to... I'm gonna go straight to the point, and we are going to Google some of the most asked questions that you might have for Norwegians. And let's start with, why do Norwegians hate Swedes? You know, it's like our sibling. We like to tease each other, and I'm sure Swedes do this to Norwegians as well. I think we are probably the dumb and the weird ones in Sweden and vice versa. So I think it's just like, you know, picking on each other just to have fun. And yeah, our way of being funny, even though we are like a super cold nation, and I don't know, it's been this way for a long time. Why do Norwegians have lights in their windows? Lights? You mean Christmas lights? No. Oh, I think I know. You mean candlelights. I don't, so I'm not sure how to answer this, but yeah, well, okay. I think I know the reason why. You know, here it's pretty dark. It gets dark really early. It's like around 2 and 3 p.m. during the winter times, which is the darkest periods. And even like if you go even further north, it's dark almost the entire day and night. It's just non-stop dark. And I think we like candlelights because, you know, it gives us some light and it's cozy. So I think that's why we have lights in our windows. Okay, apparently I'm not Norwegian according to these questions. Why do Norwegians look Asian? Damn, all of these are so hard. Why do we look Asian? I think it goes back to history. Like, it goes back to... Oh, I think I know why. I think you are talking about the small group of people, this Sami, I'm not sure how you say that. They have like a really distinguished look, and they're usually, well, I think they're known for like colorful, I can't even say that, colorful outfits and like reindeers and like living outdoor. Okay, I don't know much of this, even though we were taught in school about this, but it's been a long time, so don't kill me. But they're called Sami here in Norway. I'm not sure how to say this in English, but they have, well, their facial feature is like, they have, like, not everyone of course, but a lot of the people there have like eyes that are similar to Asians, if that makes sense. I don't know. I think that's why. Why do Norwegians say Hi. I think it's just a way of greeting people. I'm sure every language has a different way of saying hi, or yeah, you know, greeting people in different ways. Like in French, you kiss on each side. We don't do any touching here, so don't touch us. We will be like, what's wrong with you? We are really distant and like cold people. So yeah, I'm surprised we have a form of greeting here. So yeah, hi. It's the way we say hi to each other. Why do Norwegians speak sorry, good English? I think I'm not a you see, I'm not representing good English speaking Norwegian. Sorry. It just threw me off. I think the majority here is good at speaking English because one, we have a really good educational system. We are taught English really early on. I think we even start at the kindergarten. Like, I wasn't taught English that early, but I think we are right now. So that's one of the reasons. And second of all, I think we are really good at that because we are so exposed to American TV shows, movies, and we are on social media right now. So we are constantly like surrounding ourselves with English people or people who speak English, and I think that's why we are getting so good at it. But we don't have a good accent. I think most of Norwegians sound really
No, it's very expensive here in Norway. Don't you think so? Yes.
Yeah.
And the strange thing, coming here in the park or walking on the opera roof, that is free. But buying a cheese sausage and a Pepsi Max at 7-Eleven, 100 kroner.
That's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Are Norwegians tall? Yes, compared to other countries, I would say we are a tall nation. I think we are averaging at 165 centimeters at least. Oh, I was wrong. 165 is the average height for a woman here in Norway. The overall average is 173 centimeters. So we are actually taller than I thought. I am 178 or 9. It depends on the day. Yeah, I'm pretty tall. I'm considered tall even here. Are Norwegians rich? Yes, I would say we are not rich as I think a lot of other countries think that we are extremely wealthy. And yes, we do have a minimum wage that is higher than other countries, and we do have a good standard of living here. I would say it's great growing up here. It's safe, the economy is okay, but we have really high living expenses. The groceries here are ridiculously high priced. Living here is so expensive. We have to pay tax for every single thing that we touch and do. So yeah, we are considered rich, but we are also not like rich as in what you would consider being rich means. I think a lot of people have the wrong perception of Norwegians and Scandinavians, like we have like so much money. No, that's not the case. What we are left with is just enough to survive and like live okay. It's not like crazy amount of money. So yeah, we are not like rich, but yeah, we do have it. Like it's great. I don't complain.
Oh, wait, you said we spend a lot of money on vacations and unnecessary things. Well, what they don't tell you is it is just a credit card. We have so much credit debt. It is insane. And I think we like to pretend that we are rich, but we are spending money that we don't have. So I don't think that's being rich.
Are Norwegians pretty? I don't know. I think it's up to you to decide if you think Norwegians look pretty. What we are known for is being blonde, tall, and blue eyes. And if you look at the world as a whole, it is different. And I think because we are rare compared to the entire population of the world, I think that makes us somewhat pretty. Yeah. And the next question that we have is, are Norwegians Vikings? Yes and no. Well, according to history, we have been Vikings, but we are not currently Vikings. Yeah. Yet again, I am talking about something I don't know, so don't kill me. Are Norwegians Europeans? Okay, I get this a lot. I get this question a lot. Is Norway the capital of Sweden? I think there is a huge geography problem going around in the world. I think for the most part, well, I am talking to you Americans, think you are taught only about your own country and you don't know much about the rest of the world. And I don't blame you for that, but I think it's for us, for people that are born in Europe, we are like, it's so obvious. Don't you know? Because we know about every other continent in the world, but Americans especially, they don't know. So we are Europeans. We are considered Northern Europeans because we are North. And no, we are not the capital of Sweden. Norway and Sweden is two different countries, but we are a part of what you call Scandinavia. Yes, don't get that confused, but Scandinavia is a bunch of countries. Norway is a single country. Okay. Let's go and do the next one, and that is, are Norwegians polite? I would say no. And don't hate me for saying this, but as I previously said, Norwegians are really cold. We don't like to talk to strangers, especially strangers. We like to mind our own business. We like to shop in our own peace and don't ever say anything that is out of the blue to us, because we cannot handle that. We like to, yeah, we are cold, and yes, I would say in other countries we come across as arrogant, yeah, rude. That's the word, rude. I think we are really rude compared to other countries, but we think and like to say that we are polite. But I have to disagree with that. I don't think we are polite at all. Okay, let's move on before I get too many Norwegians after me, okay? Let's do another one. What do we have here? Is Norway safe? Yeah. That's one thing that I think is great about Norway, is that I think it's pretty safe here. We don't have a lot of crimes. We certainly do have, but there isn't as dangerous as in other countries. And yes, we do leave our babies out to sleep by their own in their own little carrier. What do you say? Can't even, stroller, that's the word. Yes, we do leave our babies out alone with a baby call because they need to get some fresh air, and no, they don't get kidnapped. Is Norway richer than the USA? No, I don't think so. The only reason why we are rich is because we have some oil and because we are a socialist country. We pay a lot of taxes, and most of our salary and everything that we purchase is heavily taxed. We even have a sugar tax. So yeah, we have taxes for everything, and I think the government is collecting a lot of money from us, and that's making Norway rich. But yeah, we are not richer than the USA. I don't think we are. But on the flip side, our personal economy does not divide us. We are pretty much at the same level. While in the United States, there are a bigger gap between the rich and the poor. Why is Norway so boring? There's nothing to do here, honestly. Yeah, we do have like a few tourist attractions, but we are not known for drawing people to come visit us. If you've been to like another Scandinavian country like Denmark, Sweden, Finland, if you've been any of those places, you don't have to visit Norway. I mean, it's pretty much the same. The buildings are the same, the people are the same. It's just really expensive. So I would use that money somewhere else that you can get a different culture experience. But if you haven't been to Norway and you want to experience this country, yeah, it will be different. And if you come here during the winter time when we have a lot of snow here, it's cool. I mean, staying here for a vacation, but living here is not really fun. It's quite boring, to be honest. Why is Norway so happy? No, I don't think we are really happy. I think we have like this mood of being just satisfied. We are not happy, we're not angry or sad. We're just like in between. We're like satisfied, but okay, the thing with when you live in a socialist country is like you're not trying to reach any further goals because you are just like satisfied with what you have today. So you're like living, I would say, like an average life, and you're like, yeah, you're not happy, but you're not unhappy. So I think we're like this constant mood of like, whatever, it's okay. So yeah, I think that's like what describes being a Norwegian is. Let's do something more interesting. Do we ride polar bears to school? For some reason, this is like a thing in other countries, America, that we have polar bears like walking around in our town. No, we are not that north. Well, I live in Oslo, or close to Oslo. So I don't see polar bears, but maybe further north, I don't know. I haven't been there, so I can't speak for those people, but I don't think we have polar bears, and we definitely do not ride them to school. I think we say that to other people because we like to test the knowledge of Norway, and because nobody really knows where we are and who we are, we like to say and make up things to just make fun of them and like have like our inside jokes. So I think that's why it's like even a thing that we have polar bears here. No, we don't. Is Norwegian chocolate good? Of course. Oh, I love this question. Okay. I have tasted a lot of chocolate because I absolutely love chocolate. I have even tasted the Swiss ones, which should be the world's best chocolate. But my opinion, which is so valuable, I'm just kidding, but it is, no. Norwegian chocolate, nothing can compare. It has like this really milky chocolate flavor. I can't even, it tastes so fresh compared to other chocolates. Maybe I'm just used to being and consuming the chocolate here, or maybe, yeah, maybe that's why I'm a little biased, but you should try Norwegian chocolate if you ever go here or have the chance to purchase Norwegian chocolate. Go get one, okay? You will not regret it. Is Norwegian and German similar? Yes, because we are based off German and Danish and Swedish and even English. We have a lot of words from different languages, and that's what made Norwegian happen, I guess. So yeah, we have like a similar vocabulary. Is that how you say it? But we don't have like the same way of pronouncing things. I think we sound more like singing compared to German. I don't know. We are different. I cannot understand German at all. But I do, however, understand some Danish and a lot of Swedish, because Swedish is really similar. I think it's, to me, it's almost like another dialect or accent in Norway. And what's funny, another thing that's funny about Norway is that you can go to a different part of Norway and we will sound completely different. The way we speak is so unique and different. And even me, as a native Norwegian, I do not understand what they're saying. It's like a different language. But yes, we share the same language, but they pronounce and they have some other made up words. I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely really hard if you are trying to learn Norwegian, or you're coming here and you hear two Norwegians with different dialects talking to each other. You're like, is that even the same? Yeah, even me, I'm questioning this all the time because it's so, yeah, it's so mind-blowing and weird. And the last question I'm going to answer is, why is Norwegians so good at skiing? And why do we think that we are the best at everything that we do? To start off with, I would say we are a nation that thinks that we are the best at doing anything, and we like to think that we are the best country in the world, first off, and also we like to think that we can do anything better than anyone else because we have the resources. This is like a struggle when you are Norwegian. It's hard to pronounce certain words. Like, for example, geography. It's such a tongue-twisting word, and it's hard for us to say it perfect in our first attempt. And also like the word literally. It's so difficult. And what more? Yeah, Wi-Fi. We say it like Wi-Fi, but it's not the way you pronounce it, right? You say Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. No. What? Wi-Fi. 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 But back to what I was saying, we like to think that we have access to everything that we will need, and therefore we will be the best at doing it. To disappoint every Norwegian person that watches this, no, we are not the best. We are far from any good at anything, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Until then, take care, and jeg er veldig glad for at du fortsatt er her. I know this comment section is gonna be like, she doesn't represent a Norwegian person. She doesn't know the culture. Well, I grew up here, so I do know what we are, but yeah, I'm not a typical Norwegian. I have never felt like I fully identified as a Norwegian. And that's because we are just so different and so cold-hearted people. Sorry, but we are. So that's why that's even the reason why my YouTube channel is not in Norwegian, because I don't want it to be limited to just this geographic. So yeah, that's why I chose to have a English channel instead, because I just don't feel like a normal Norwegian person. So yeah, it could be misleading for some people that I'm even making this video, but I just wanted my take, and I'm sure you can find something that you agree on, or else maybe I am not Norwegian at all if you don't agree with anything. Anyways, I hope this was entertaining, at least.